2 moments. 2 scandals. 1 man. Kody Brown, the polygamist patriarch of sister wives, has stepped into the fire and the fallout is explosive. First, fans watched in shock as a Special Forces preview showed Kody broken, beaten, and humiliated. Then, before the dust could even settle, reports of a massive new purchase sent fans into a fury. Tonight we pull apart the threads of Kody's humiliation and extravagance, to reveal the deeper truth hiding beneath it all. Because these two storylines aren't separate. They're connected. And together they may be the biggest turning point of Kody Brown's life. Stay with us, because the twist at the end will leave you questioning everything about sister wives, fame, and the man who lost it all.
Forces, the weak do not belong. So you're going to get a crash course of what it's like to be in our reality.
Part 1. Kody Brown thought he was a tough leader. But when he stepped into the brutal world of Special Forces training, reality hit him harder than any family feud ever could. Tonight, we break down the shocking preview where Kody takes a beating not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. What does this reveal about the man behind Sister Wives? And why are fans calling it the biggest humiliation of his career? This isn't just about a TV stunt. This is about Kody Brown being stripped down, exposed, and forced to face the truth, without his wives, without Robyn, and without control. The Special Forces reality series is infamous. Celebrities are pushed to the brink mentally, emotionally, physically. And now, Kody Brown, yes, the polygamist patriarch of sister wives, is walking straight into the fire. In the preview, Kody is shown stumbling, sweating, gasping for air. The same man who once barked orders at his 4 wives now looks small, fragile, and beaten. And for many Sister Wives fans, it feels like poetic justice. For over a decade, viewers watched Kody dominate his wives, dismiss their pain, and center everything around Robyn. But here, the power dynamic is reversed. He isn't the leader. He isn't the head of the family. He's just another contestant. And the military instructors? They don't care about his excuses. But what fans didn't expect is how fast Kody would break down emotionally and physically, exposing his deepest weakness. So let's rewind. Why would Kody Brown, after years of sister wives scandals, fan backlash, and divorces, sign up for Special Forces? Was it ego? Was it desperation? Or was it damage control for his reputation? As the preview continues, the humiliation intensifies. In one scene, Kody is shown flat on the ground, gasping for breath. In another, he fails a drill while instructors scream in his face. This isn't the strong patriarch image TLC helped him build. This is a man broken. And here's where the emotional conflict begins. For years, Kody dismissed Christine's tears, Janelle's pleas, and Meri's heartbreak. But now, he's the one crumbling under pressure. The same man who mocked his wives for being weak is now begging for mercy. Fans are calling it karma. They say it's the universe forcing Kody to experience the pain he inflicted on others. And the irony isn't lost on viewers. The man who once demanded obedience can't even obey a drill sergeant. But here's the shocking twist: the more Kody fails, the more he blames, not himself, but his past family struggles. Insiders claim that during downtime, Kody brought up his wives, his divorces, and his so-called betrayal by Christine. Instead of owning his failures, he allegedly pointed to his broken family as the reason he wasn't focused. Fans see this as classic Kody deflecting, shifting blame, refusing accountability. And here's where the emotional peak hits. In one chilling clip, Kody looks directly into the camera, his face red, sweat dripping, and mutters, "This is harder than managing 4 wives." Fans gasped. Did Kody just admit, on national TV, that he failed both as a husband, and now as a man? Climax, twist reveal, analysis and fan backlash. As the preview ends, one brutal image remains: Kody Brown defeated, humiliated, no longer the patriarch. Just a man on the ground. And the twist? This isn't just about special forces. It's about symbolism. Kody Brown's entire empire was built on control. But special forces stripped him of it in minutes. For the first time, millions of viewers saw Kody without Robyn protecting him, without TLC editing his narrative, without excuses. Just raw, unfiltered Kody broken. And the fan backlash? Immediate. Comments exploded online. Fans cheered. Memes flooded social media. One fan wrote, "This is the justice Christine never got." Another, "Watching Kody get screamed at is the therapy we all needed." But here's the bigger question: did Kody take this beating for redemption or for relevance? Some analysts believe Kody is chasing fame, desperate to stay on screens after Sister Wives loses momentum. Others think he's trying to reinvent himself, showing America that he's tough, resilient, still relevant. But the irony? Instead of gaining respect, he became a punchline. And this is where fans delivered the final blow. Across Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube, Sister Wives fans agreed on one thing: Kody Brown finally got a taste of his own medicine. The patriarch who once commanded 4 wives now struggles to stand on his own. Maybe this was never about special forces. Maybe this was always about exposing the truth. Without power, without control, without his family, Kody Brown is just another man, on the ground. What do you think? Did Kody deserve this brutal reality check? Or is this his chance at redemption? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from every single one of you. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 2, Kody Brown has done it again. Just when fans thought his financial choices couldn't get any more reckless, a brand new purchase has sparked outrage across the Sister Wives fandom. Was it a desperate bid for attention? Or a reckless splurge that proves Kody has learned nothing from the downfall of his family? Because this isn't just about money. It's about betrayal, broken trust, and a man who may have just exposed his deepest weakness. For over a decade, Sister Wives painted the Brown family as a unit built on faith, sacrifice, and shared dreams. But behind the TLC cameras, money has always been the quiet storm tearing them apart. And now, while Christine and Janelle struggle with financial independence, while Meri reinvents herself outside the family, Kody and Robyn have made a jaw-dropping purchase, one that fans call a slap in the face. According to leaked reports and fan sleuths, the purchase isn't just expensive, it's symbolic. Because while the other wives sacrificed everything for the so-called family vision, Kody seems to be living large with Robyn by his side. But what exactly did Kody buy? And why are fans calling it the ultimate betrayal? The details remain murky, but insiders claim it's tied to luxury real estate. A property, a home, or perhaps an investment, all while Coyote Pass, the sacred land he promised to build a family legacy on, sits untouched, abandoned, and forgotten. Fans argue this new purchase proves what many suspected, that Kody never intended to share the dream equally, that the vision was always about him and Robyn. Rising drama, suspense and emotional conflict. The fury online was immediate. Reddit threads exploded. Twitter lit up. Fans didn't just question Kody's judgment, they accused him of stealing from his wives, manipulating finances, and betraying the trust of everyone who once stood by him. For Christine, who walked away after realizing Kody's favoritism had destroyed her marriage, this news hit hard. Imagine sacrificing decades of your life, only to watch the man you left throw cash into a new property with the wife he always preferred. And for Janelle, who struggled to secure her own home after the split, this is a fresh wound. Fans remember her saying she had nowhere to live, that she was essentially renting while the dream of Kody Pass withered away. And yet, here's Kody, buying something new, grand, and flashy. But here's where the emotional conflict sharpens, because this isn't just a purchase. It's a message. The symbolism is painful. A man once entrusted with leading 4 wives into a future together has now planted his flag firmly with just one woman, Robyn. And he's doing it through wealth, through ownership, through property that the others will never touch. Some fans call it narcissism. Others call it desperation, a man clinging to power after losing everything else. But insiders whisper there's another twist. Could this purchase actually be Kody's attempt at redemption, or is it proof that his downfall is accelerating faster than anyone realized? Climax, twist reveal, analysis and fan backlash. As the details unfold, one thing becomes clear: the purchase isn't just financial, it's emotional. It represents Kody doubling down on his choice, his favoritism, his isolation with Robyn. Instead of repairing broken bridges with his children and ex-wives, he's investing in walls, land, and luxury. And here's the twist: fans aren't just angry, they're connecting the dots. They say this isn't about love. It's about control. That Kody's latest move proves he only values loyalty when it comes with financial submission. Robyn gave him that. Christine, Janelle, and Meri didn't. The backlash is brutal. Fans call it karma, others say it's the ultimate confirmation of what they've always believed, that Kody and Robyn were planning this from the beginning, leaving the other wives used, discarded, and broke. And the most haunting reaction came from one fan who wrote, "This purchase isn't just a house. It's a grave. The grave of the sister wives' dream." And maybe that's the truth. Because no matter how big the house, no matter how expensive the land, no purchase can erase the broken promises, the empty land at Kody Pass, or the tears of the women who gave Kody Brown their lives. So what do you think? Did Kody's latest big purchase expose his true priorities once and for all? Or is this just another chapter in the saga of a man desperately clinging to control? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below, join the conversation, and tell me, is this karma or strategy? Part 3. Let's begin with Special Forces. A show infamous for breaking celebrities down to their core. Boot camp training, screaming instructors, brutal drills. For many it's a test of survival. For Kody Brown it was humiliation caught on camera. The preview shows Kody, red-faced and stumbling, struggling to keep up. The man who once commanded 4 wives like a general couldn't obey even the simplest drill. And fans didn't hold back. Comments flooded Reddit and Facebook. This is karma. Finally he knows how Christine felt, the fall of the patriarch. It's poetic. The same man who once dismissed Christine's tears now finds himself in tears of exhaustion. The one who scolded Janelle for being too independent now begs instructors for mercy. But humiliation was just the beginning. Because the deeper you look, the more this Special Forces preview reveals about Kody's fragile empire. Why did Kody even sign up? Analysts suggest 2 reasons. First, relevance. Sister Wives ratings are slipping, and Kody knows controversy sells. Second, ego. He wanted to prove himself as strong, capable, and still in control. But instead, the preview exposed weakness. The patriarch of polygamy reduced to a man gasping for air. In that moment Kody Brown was stripped of everything: the cameras, the wives, the narrative he controlled for over a decade. And the internet? It never forgets humiliation. The conflict, Kody's big purchase backlash. If Special Forces showed Kody's weakness, his latest big purchase revealed something darker: his priorities. Reports surfaced that Kody and Robyn had acquired a new property while the sacred land of Kody Pass sits untouched, abandoned. For Christine and Janelle, who sacrificed financially for that dream, the news cut deep. And fans? Furious doesn't even begin to describe it. Janelle once admitted she was renting, nearly homeless, after the split. Christine had to build her life from scratch. And yet, Kody invests in new land seemingly for himself and Robyn. Fans called it betrayal. A Reddit post with thousands of likes read, "This proves Kody never wanted a plural family. It was always about Robyn." But here's where the conflict deepens. Because some believe this wasn't just a purchase, it was a power play. By securing property with Robyn, Kody symbolically erased his past wives. It's financial dominance. Emotional dominance. A permanent stamp that says, Robyn is the only wife who matters now. And fans noticed the timing. Right after Special Forces preview aired showing Kody broken and defeated, news of this purchase surfaced. Almost as if Kody wanted to reassert power. "I may be weak on TV, but look, I'm still building something bigger than the rest of you." But the backlash was brutal. Was this redemption or arrogance? And why did fans call it the final nail in the sister wives' coffin? Because this wasn't just money. This was betrayal layered on betrayal. The wives invested in a family future only to see Kody invest in Robyn's security. One fan wrote, "He buried the sister wives' dream under Robyn's foundation." Another, "This isn't a purchase. It's an obituary." The resolution, twist, analysis and fan backlash. Now comes the twist. These two events, the Special Forces humiliation and the property purchase, are not separate scandals. They are two sides of the same coin. Together, they expose a man in free fall. On one hand, Special Forces ripped away Kody's illusion of strength. On the other, the purchase was his desperate attempt to rebuild it through wealth, control, and Robyn's loyalty. But instead of respect, he earned ridicule. Instead of redemption, he triggered outrage. And the fan backlash is overwhelming. Across Reddit, Facebook, and YouTube, thousands echo the same message: this is karma. This is justice. For many, watching Kody stumble in the desert and then flaunt wealth he never shared is more than entertainment, it's closure. But here's the haunting question: is Kody Brown building a new empire, or digging his own grave? Because history tells us empires built on betrayal eventually collapse. And for Kody, the cracks are no longer hidden. They're televised. They're documented. They're mocked by the very fans who once made him famous. In the end, Kody's Special Forces failure and his controversial purchase reveal the same truth: he's no longer the patriarch of a plural family. He's a man, isolated with Robyn, desperately clinging to control as the world watches him fall. And maybe that's the real story. The sister wives' dream is gone. What remains is one man's attempt to rewrite the ending. But fans have already written their verdict: the legacy of Kody Brown is not leadership, it's loss. What do you think? Did Kody Brown's Special Forces humiliation expose his weakness? Did his big purchase prove his betrayal? Or is this his last chance at redemption? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a conversation the sister wives community is fired up about. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive. Coming up, we're investigating